Hello and welcome to STEM with Mr. N, where I perform different demonstrations and explain the science behind what we're seeing. This week, I've again teamed up with the Space Architect Technical Committee as I explore some tasty engineering with a twist of outer space design. Let's check it out. Geodesic domes are rounded structures made from a network of interconnected triangles. You might recognise geodesic domes as the climbing domes often found at playgrounds. But did you know that geodesic domes are being studied by space architects, the people who design buildings and living spaces for other planets? These architects think geodesic domes could be great for space habitats because the shape spreads out stress evenly, making them lightweight but super strong. That's really important in space, where materials need to be tough but not too heavy. Plus, the dome shape gives a lot of living space inside without needing lots of building material, perfect for places like the Moon or Mars. In this science activity, I'll show you how to build your own mini geodesic dome using gumdrops and toothpicks, and you might be surprised at how strong and sturdy it turns out to be. First, I'm going to push toothpicks into 5 gumdrops to form a flat 5-sided shape. Each gumdrop should sit at a point with a toothpick linking to the next, creating a pentagon. Next, I'm going to stick 2 toothpicks into each gumdrop of my pentagon, pointing upwards. These will serve as a base for the dome's triangular panels. Then I'm going to attach 5 new gumdrops, one on top of each pair of toothpicks. They form triangular shapes with the base. I've now got 5 triangles all around. Then I'll join the tips of these 5 upper gumdrops using toothpicks to complete a top level pentagon. This is me now forming the second ring of my dome. Finally, I'm going to insert 1 cocktail stick into each gumdrop of this upper pentagon, pointing inward and upward, before bringing all 5 into a single gumdrop at the very peak. That's my geodesic dome completed, but now it's time to test its strength. To do this, I'm going to gently press down on the top and see how much weight it holds before it gives. It should stand tall under pressure thanks to its strong triangular design. When I built the geodesic dome, you probably noticed how sturdy it was, even though the materials were soft and bendy. That's because the triangle-based design of a geodesic dome spreads out pressure evenly across the entire structure. Instead of collapsing when you press on it, the force is shared between all the connected parts, making the whole dome stronger than it looks. This is especially important for space architecture. On places like the Moon or Mars, building materials have to be lightweight, but still strong enough to handle things like wind, pressure changes, or even impacts from small space debris. Geodesic domes are a smart design choice for building habitats in space because they use minimal material, stay strong under stress, and can cover a lot of space inside, perfect for keeping astronauts safe and comfortable far from Earth. You could do further exploration with this activity as I did here by trying different lengths of skewers and placing heavy objects on top to see how much weight it can hold. Using the different lengths of skewer resulted in more problem solving, but I managed to construct a geodesic dome that could take the weight of one paperback book sitting on top of it, the very appropriate A City on Mars by Kelly and Zach Wienersmith. You could extend this activity even further by trying to add extra layers to your geodesic dome, but don't forget to treat yourself with a couple of sweets along the way. Well, that's all for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe buttons to stay up to date on all future content. A big thank you to the Space Architect Technical Committee for partnering with me on this series of videos. If you've got a question you'd like to ask a space architect, send it through to me at stemwithmrn@outlook.com, and if we get enough questions through, then the Space Architect Technical Committee have said they'll make a video with me answering your questions. As always, I would like to take this opportunity to answer any science questions you have about any science topics at all. So again, feel free to email me at stemwithmrn@outlook.com, and I'll get back to you with answers to your questions. You can subscribe to the channel by pushing the button here, and I've added links here to the other STEM demo and explanation videos I do, here to my series on STEM career interviews, and here to my series about science fiction that has since become science fact. This has been STEM with Mr. N, exploring space habitats with geodesic domes.